J. Lenora Bressler, and welcome to the February 12th, 2019 edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details, as we continue looking at the story of Joseph. Now we are in chapter 39 of the first book of the Bible, Genesis. We pick up the story as Joseph is in Potiphar's house. He has been sold into slavery in Egypt by his brothers, but through the providence of God, he is wound up in the household of a very high up official of Pharaoh, a man named Potiphar. And every indication in the narrative indicates that Potiphar really liked Joseph. In fact, there is the implication in the words that are used that there almost was developing a father-son kind of relationship. Great trust. We are told that Potiphar saw that the Lord was in everything that Joseph did, and that everything that he touched succeeded, whether it was in the household or in the fields. Now, this is rather interesting because we're told that Potiphar gave every authority to Joseph, and the only thing he concerned himself with was what he was going to eat. I want you to think about that. This is a man who is in power. He is a man of authority himself, a man who would probably be very much an alpha male and someone in control of many things. And yet he had such confidence in Joseph that he literally abdicated all of his authority in the household and over his business affairs to Joseph. You know, a lot of us are control freaks, let's be honest, and we think the saying, if you want something done, well, do it yourself, is gospel truth. And so think about what it would mean to have someone in your life to whom you felt such confidence, not only in their competence, but in their goodwill toward you, that you would literally turn over everything to them, and not worry about anything except just your preference of what am I going to eat today. That speaks such volumes about Joseph. I mean, who do you even have in your life, be it a spouse or otherwise, that you have that kind of confidence in not only their goodwill, but their ability? I mean, that is a rare thing, that somebody, you would trust them that much that you would feel that you could turn everything over to them. And yet that is how Potiphar felt. There's so much more to this story, but today I want to focus on one thing, and that is that Potiphar, we're told several times that Potiphar recognized that God was with Joseph, that it was God who was acting through Joseph to bless the Egyptians' household. And my question to you and to me is this: is it obvious to the people we interact with, to our employers, to our families, to our customers and clients, and the people that are just acquaintances? Does God come ringing through in everything we do? Not that we are always successful, but that God is a partner with us in what we do. You know, Martin Luther, one of the reasons I do like Martin Luther is that he understood that there is really no distinction in a person's life between the sacred and the everyday. Everything we do is sacred in the sense that God is always with us, that we will be held accountable for what we do, that we are to be good stewards of every opportunity that we are given, every moment that we are given, whether we are ostensibly dedicating ourselves to something that we think of as godly work at the moment, or godly study, or godly worship. But every moment is worshiping God, should be. Every moment should be lived understanding that God is in everything. And so everything we do, every moment that we live, is itself sacred because God is in it. May we see that and recognize it, and may others as well. I'm J. Lenora Bressler. Visit me on the next edition of The Bible, Delight in the Details. Have a great day.